is a Sigma Beta Delta Honor Society member, and she serves as a receptionist at the Cayman Islands Center for Business Development. Ms. Selena Forbes.
I want to start by saying that I am like Dr. Cummings, and I'm a little bit nervous in public speaking. But when my grandfather asked me if I was really going to come in front of all these people and talk, I told him I worked hard, so I would be. So I would like to start by saying good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and the graduating class of 2023. A sincere thank you to everyone who is here tonight to show your support to the graduating class. I'm honored to have the privilege to stand before you tonight, a night of celebration, but most importantly, new beginnings. This is a major milestone for us all, and what an accomplishment for ICCI, our 50th commencement. 50 celebrations of honoring graduates for their hard work, their dedication, and their accomplishments through the pursuit of a higher education. There were many obstacles and struggles we endured to be able to sit before you tonight, some of which we may one day look back on fondly. And I don't know about you guys, but for now, I'm still recovering. I want to take a moment to congratulate the class of 2023. Our late nights, our hard work, our dedication, and all our stress have all come to a satisfying reward. For many of us, our days started as early as 6 a.m. in the workplace, leading to long and long nights of classes, ending as late as 10 p.m. Many of those days began with more than one cup of coffee, and some nights merged into mornings just because we were up late studying or completing assignments. And I began my academic journey with ICCI in 2018. It was only 1 month after graduating from high school. I worked full-time, and I found the transitioning to the evening classes really hard, and missing my bed was probably even harder. But I decided to go straight into my bachelor's degree. And what a challenge that would prove to be, with juggling work and family and friends, and of course, a global pandemic. You can't forget that part. But I found solace in the camaraderie of my fellow classmates and the comfort in knowing that I was not alone in my struggles. To complete that one hard assignment, the weekly discussions, and the never-ending quizzes, and I know, every week. Encouraging words like, you know you got this, or it's too late to quit, no. And I'll take this class if you do, or I'll study with you, the student lounge is free. And for those that have had the pleasure of having David in your class, you'd know my favorite phrase, God bless. These provided the much-needed comfort on the hardest of days. These reminders proved to be especially important during the capstone assignment, and as confident as I was throughout all of my studies at ICCI, nothing scared me like the impending challenge of the capstone. It was like ICCI's dubbing, haunting the end of the road before graduation. Something you just had to conquer. For those graduating with your associates tonight, and you're going on to your bachelor's, please start preparing early. You will need it. And I found that during this time, the exceptional support of Dr. McNeely was crucial during this excitement. Without her, I would still be in Capstone 1, stressing over and crying over my formatting and my annotated bibliographies, instead of standing here with you all tonight. I truly could have not done this without her support, and the support of our other faculty and our staff, all of whom we've grown to know and love. Like Dr. Beverly, always offering to stay late so we can study, and telling us to finish strong. And she has the best manners in her office, so had to be at top. Or Miss Melissa, offering her support during all the stressful times, something she's done for me since I was in middle school. And And not to mention her amazing seminars. All of us that are graduating know how great her seminars are. They're always an adventure. And Mr. Chris, an amazing professor, and I've enjoyed his classes so much, you'd think that they make up the majority of my lectures and that my degree was a 19. It's not. And Miss Lisa and Kayla, who always offered a listening ear, supportive words, and our textbooks and registrations right on time. And Dr. Kuhn, he always had a smile or a kind word as you walked across his office. And I'll never forget the cookies he baked for us as part of biology class. If you guys did not have his cookies, I recommend that you ask him. Not to mention the countless other staff and faculty that dedicated their time and their knowledge to us, who sacrificed their evenings so that we can improve and reach this milestone. I'd also like to mention our sponsors and scholarships that financially helped us achieve our dreams. And I would like to make a dedication to the Cayman Islands government, not only for sponsoring me with a scholarship, but for the support I have received as a civil servant, not just for my team. And this is a role that I truly take on with pride. To my amazing colleagues at CICPD, I know you're here, so please stand. They're not going to stand, but I can see you. Thank you for always believing in me and reminding me that the end is in sight. And now I can really see the family, so if you don't stand, we're going to talk about this afterwards. But to my family and friends here tonight, supporting your loved ones, I just want you to know the importance you played in our lives. I believe my classmates share the sentiment that without you, this would have not been possible. And we're thankful for your patience with us as we canceled our outings to meet our deadlines, and your support every time you called to check in on us, or you brought a much-needed coffee, and your love as you picked us up when we felt like we couldn't do another class or another assignment. And I want to thank my parents, my mom, Carolyn, for managing my whining and my complaining every step of the way, and my dad, Gareth, for always telling me to face the world with my head high and to take a challenge no matter how scary it may be. And to my grandparents, Rael and Karen, who supported me even when they didn't understand the challenges I was facing. And my siblings, Kayla and DeMarcus, for driving me up the wall, but also for making me laugh on the verge of all my meltdowns. And my godmother, Sharon Ann, for her weekly texts and prayers, even from thousands of miles away. And lastly, my late great-grandparents, Carlos and Vern Forbes. They wanted nothing more than to see me succeed. And they saw my potential before I even knew what that word meant. And I often didn't think that I'd make it to this point. Perhaps many of us felt that this accomplishment was miles and miles away, something to dream of with no true end in sight. But take a moment to look around at your friends and your family, your peers that are sitting next to you, and bask in that feeling of completion. Celebrate with them, for this is only the beginning. I will leave you with a quote that is on the side of the Seafarers Association building in Prospect, something that caught my eye. It states, "A ship in harbor is safe." But that is not what ships are built for. So take the risk, apply for the job, start the degree, and take on the challenge. Because being safe or within your comfort zone may be comfortable, that's not what we were made for. Congrats again to the class of 2023. We finally did it. Thank you.